How to Make a Poster in Canva Step-by-Step Guide 2024. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you all are doing great and are having an amazing and absolutely incredible day. I bring you back with yet another video, and in this video what we're going to be doing is we're going to be learning on how we're going to be making a poster in Canva in the easiest and most simplest ways possible. So to do this for ourselves, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding some layers to our posters, and we're going to be adding little templates into our posters. So let's get straight into it. Now to start things off, what you're going to be doing is you're going to hovering over to this section over here. Now over here, what you're going to want to do is you're simply going to go ahead and type in a few words. So you're going to write poster. That is it. So you're going to write in poster, and it's going to give you all these poster templates. So it gives you double-sided A3 landscape, then you have A3 portrait, but if you want a poster in A4, you can even go with that. But obviously, generally, posters do come in A3. So I would definitely urge all of you to go with the A3 sides. So let's say I'm going to go with A3 portrait. Let's create a poster in portrait. That seems more, seems to make more sense. So once we have done this, what we're going to do is we're going to get a lot of templates to work with. Now, obviously, it depends on you on which template you want to go with. You can create a blank poster if you want to. You can create a template like these if you want to. So, pretty basic and pretty general stuff to get your head around. And, you can go on and get a lot of great looking portraits. Now, the thing is, if you want to use templates, you can, and templates will save you a lot of time. And trust me, Canva has pretty nice templates to choose from, which will help you a lot when it comes to using them. But what's going to happen is, that might be a design that might get used somewhere in the near future, because in the end of the day, it is a template and it is for other people as well. So other people might use it. Now, in that case, what we are going to be doing is we're going to go ahead and I'm going to click on create a blank poster. So once we click on create a blank poster, it's going to open up this blank page over here. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and give it a background color. I'm going to go ahead and give it some nice background curves or some nice background gradients. All right. So what I'm going to do is, let's say I'm going to make a dark poster. I'm going to make it black, and you can give it some flair. You can give it some, light. Now, how do you do that? What you can do is, add a circle, give it some white color. Let's say I'm going to go with that. And once you give it some white color, let's go ahead into its effects. You can actually mess with the effects. You can mess with its type of working. So let's say I'm going to go here, go into opacity, and we're going to do that. Now, obviously, it gives it a bit of a spotlight effect where it tells the people to, look in this area. Then you can add corner rounding, you can add border weight, which will actually help you a lot better when you're working with things like these. You can animate your designs if you want to, and it's a pretty good general idea. But yeah, now once you have a black poster, what's gonna happen is you're gonna go ahead and get to your text box. Now, first of all, we're gonna add our necessary text bits. So let's say I'm gonna add that over here, and let's say I'm making a poster about a concert that's happening. So I'm gonna write rock on, and here I'm gonna write at 25th, and then here I'm gonna write the venue at 25th in SA Gardens. Okay. And you can give this text a bit more depth by clicking on it. Go ahead and make it bold, and you can make this specific text smaller so it can look like that. Obviously the spacing here is a bit off, so I'm gonna go ahead. There we go. That looks much better. Now once you have done this for yourself, what we're gonna want to do from there is, obviously this looks pretty it looks pretty empty, so let's add a photo behind it. So you're gonna go to places like Unsplash or any other place that you can get good images off of. So let's say I'm gonna come to Unsplash, and I'm gonna go ahead and write rock band, so I can get a little images of rock bands. So let's say I'm gonna go with, this image is pretty good. Or this, you can go with any of these images. They look pretty cool. So I'm gonna download these two. So once I download these two images, I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna start uploading them into my media. So I'm gonna bring it here. Now once I bring these things here, first of all, I'm gonna add this. Once I add this, I'm gonna bring it to my center. And once I bring it to the center, you can add it like this. It depends if you want to cover the whole photo. So let's say I do want to cover the whole photo. I'm gonna, this one works. This works pretty good. So I'm gonna go to the opacity and I'm gonna take it down a bit. I'm gonna bring this text down here. I'm gonna take it down a slight bit more. Yeah, there we go. So that looks pretty decent. That looks pretty cool. And over here, yeah, there we go. Rock on at 25th and SA Gardens. Then, we can take this image over here and I'm gonna crop it down. Okay, and I'm gonna increase its size. And once we get this size, I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, there we go. So I'm just gonna make it into the center. Now, once this is done, you can obviously go ahead and start adding elements in the case that you want to, make it look a little more elemental. So as you can see, rock on at 25th and SA Gardens, then you can actually go into the elements and you can write, guitar or something or some punk elements. You can write punk metal or something like that. And as you can see, you get a lot of guitar stuff. Or you can even write punk and you're going to get a lot of punk stuff. So as you can see, this looks pretty cool, this kind of stuff. So, you can add designs like these. If the color is, off-putting, just go ahead and make it white if you want to. So as you can see, that's pretty punk. That's pretty cool. Then you have this, you have lightning signs. So I'm just gonna make it smaller. So once I make it smaller from there, what's gonna happen is you can add more integratory designs. So yeah, that's the general idea of how you're gonna be making any type of poster that you want to. Obviously, go ahead and add some type of border up here as well, because without a border, it doesn't look pretty cool. So I'm just gonna add a border. I'm gonna go ahead and find some border like this over here, and just go ahead and rotate it directly to 90 degrees. Make it white, bring it here. Yeah, there we go. So you can add in small borders like this. Obviously, if you don't find it cool, you can remove it. That totally depends on you. Yeah, that's the general idea of design savvy. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.